So I am here in Jupiter, Florida at an absolutely phenomenal golf course. But right now we are going to use the Swing Caddie SC4 launch monitor for the first time and see what our first impressions are. Hi, just a very quick message to tell you that this video is brought to you by InSwing Golf. InSwing are your experts for home golf simulators, launch monitors, all practice aids for home and on the golf course, and training aids. Please go and check out all their fantastic products. The link is in the description. Okay, let's get back to the video. First things first, Pro V1s for practice balls on the range. So good. So my brother, bless him, is always worried about my pale English skin in this very harsh sun. So he's just come down and given me this. So yeah, I'm kind of digging it, but it's going to protect me. That's the most important thing. So the first thing we need to do is set this thing up. It's supposed to be really easy. So we're going to put it 5 feet behind the ball, directly in line with my target, and then turn it on, and we should be good to go. Okay, let's see how easy or difficult this turns out to be. Okay, so I've actually brought a tape measure with me. So we'll just put that launch monitor down there. So on my target line, I'm going to pull this back 5 feet. Well, let's get 5 feet first. It's actually not as far as you think. 5 feet. There we go. So then I'm going to put this down directly in line with my target. So yeah, that's about right. And now I'm going to place the launch monitor down. There's a little red line on top that you have to try and put on your target line. So having that tape measure there kind of really helps with that. Okay, I would say that looks about right. So we'll put that down. Okay, so we'll turn it on. There we go. Okay, so I've got a 52-degree wedge here, so I'm expecting this to go somewhere around 110, 115 yards carry. 145 yards. That's a long way for a 52. Sounds a bit off, doesn't it? Could be. Just dead straight. 125 yards. 125 yards. So the ball does go a bit further out of there, so 125 yards wouldn't be out of the ordinary. That was perfect. Perfect. 141 yards. 141 yards. That seems a long way for a 52. Okay, so hit a load of solid 52s there, and when I'm hitting them solid, it's consistently giving a yardage of 135 to 140 yards. Now that would normally be too far for my 52. Now what I don't know is whether in this warm air it's causing the ball to go a lot further and a lot faster, but also I don't know whether all the work I've done in the gym is also contributing to me hitting a bit further. So what we're going to do is we're going to laser a pin so we know the exact yardage, and then hit to that pin, and when a ball lands near the pin, we'll then do the yard, see what the yardage says, and see if the two things marry up. Then we'll know whether we're getting some accuracy. So I've just lasered the pin on the right hand side, reset everything up, and that pin is 150 yards. So if I see a ball obviously land adjacent, we should be having a read of around 150 yards. If we have something short, obviously it'll be less, and if it's gone long, then it should be long. We've got a reference point now to see whether these yardages are actually accurate. The other thing here is I'm hitting a 9-iron, so a 9-iron shouldn't go 150 yards. If it does, then we know that the ball is flying further in this heat, and also possibly the fact that I've got a bit stronger in the winter might be having something to do with it as well. Okay, let's see what we get. Absolutely flushed it.
156 yards.
Yeah, that seems pretty accurate. So that ball's landed just past pin high, so that is absolutely bab on. But also tells me that I'm hitting it further, because this 9-iron is going 150 yards.
$151 yards.
That actually went stiff, so that is bang on the yardage.
$150 yards.
So I've got to just be careful with my filming here, because it is a private country club and there's a lot of members come down onto the range now. So, but one thing I've noticed is that the further you go up the bag, the more accurate the launch monitor is. When those 9-irons were landing around the flag 150, it was consistently giving me between 150 and 155. When I hit some 7-irons, again, it was in the right place. And as I moved up the bag, can't hit drivers on this range because it's not long enough, but definitely on the wedges I was getting some really inconsistent numbers, so I'll have to have a little look into that. But once I got to 9-iron and above, it seemed to be really accurate. So first impressions are mostly good, but I like to really dial in my wedges, and at the moment I don't think I could use this launch monitor to do that. So I'm going to have to just go and do a bit of research, see if there's something I'm not doing right, and then sort of take it from there. But first impressions, 80% positive.